Hey guys, former WWE Superstar Hornswoggle here, and you are watching TheMan Games. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, follow this channel, like this video, and let us know in the comments below. See, this is why WWE didn't let me talk. I'm not very good at it. But let us know in the comments below if you're loving all of this great content and what you want to see next. Take care.
Hello and welcome to TheMan Games. This is our Wrestlemania predictions. Wrestlemania is over 2 nights.
So that's unreal. I know I've talked about it on the podcast.
I feel like Wrestlemania over 2 nights makes more sense than NXT.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Wrestlemania over 2 nights makes more sense than NXT. But at the same time, if this continues, I'll be for me, it takes away the magic. For us, when we go to Mania...
When we
watch Mania, it's a Sunday night, we get a pizza in, we get we make a thing of it, don't we?
Yeah.
But we will not do that over 2 nights. We'll not eat pizza you won't eat pizza 2 nights in a row. I would eat pizza 2 nights in a row. But do you know what I mean? For me, it takes away that specialness of one night of the year where it's just we stay up and we watch it, but we can't stay up over 2 nights. And I know obviously it's different if you live in America and you don't have to stay up till 1 a.m. or whatever to start watching it. But I just don't like it, and I don't want to continue. So, yeah, that's my feeling towards it. I probably will continue to bring it up throughout the these predictions, just so you know, just so you're aware.
I look forward to that.
But you like it?
Well, I'd rather watch, if it's going to be 2.5 hours. I'd rather watch 2.5 hours than one 6-hour show.
Yeah, see, I liked when I first started watching Manias, which was back in 2012.
Yeah.
How long were the shows? 4 hours tops, 4 hours.
Yeah, probably.
Absolute tops. And that to me was that was a long time, obviously, but just long enough. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that was a good time. I often fell asleep during taking
when we went to 2018 SummerSlam, that was 6 hours as well. We missed it. Well, the first 2 matches. The first 2 matches.
Mm-hmm.
And we weren't really even that what's that? I think we got there at 20 past 5. Was it something like that? Or 20 past 6, and we'd already missed 2 matches or something.
Yeah, it was a long night, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think don't have it for 6 hours because there is just no need. Do you know what I mean?
I think more is more though.
I know, and that's less is more. Do you know what I mean? Make it special, because when you try and fit everything on the card, it takes away that specialness. Have people work to want to be on. I don't know. That's just.
No, I completely agree with that.
And I know people don't agree with I don't mind the odd performance. When Flow Ride and all that come out, do a little thing, especially if it's an entrance to a
superstar.
A superstar. They do a bit of a.
Sorry, I just pushed my hair the wrong way.
Especially if it's an entrance or whatever, that doesn't bother me, because to me that adds the show value and the wow factor, and then obviously that gets more eyes on, which I can see that sort of thing. But yeah, 2 nights, not a fan, not happy, makes me angry.
Oh dear. Well, people tuned into this to listen to the predictions.
But are we staying up for 2 nights? That's my question.
I'm not going to stay up for 1 night, to be honest.
So, but had it been 1 night normally, would you have stayed up?
Depends whether it's at work or not. But I probably would, yeah.
Yeah. See what I mean? Taking away the magic. Do I get pizza any one of these nights? See what I mean?
Probably not, no.
WWE are taking it all away from me.
You don't deserve a pizza.
I do deserve
the
a pizza.
The people tuned in for predictions and you're ranting. So, night 1, we're going to talk about is Cesaro and Seth Rollins singles match. I think if they opened this night 1 with this show, with this match, I feel like it could give it a really good boost. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying, that's out of all these matches, that's what I would open the show with. Seth Rollins, Cesaro, with Cesaro winning. That's what I would. I mean, no, I'm just gonna put it out there. I want Cesaro to win, so I'm gonna say Cesaro.
I feel like he's gonna win.
Oh, and also, sorry, before you go into yours.
Yep.
We are recording this a bit in advance, obviously. This week's Smackdown hasn't even happened yet. But, with this going up on Wednesday.
Yes.
on this week's Smackdown, they're doing like a pre-Wrestlemania show. So having the Andre can't even say the word. The Andre Memorial Battle Royal on SmackDown, having a SmackDown Tag Team Championship match on SmackDown as well.
Which should all be on.
That would normally be on like the pre-show.
Oh,
so I don't know why they're doing it. So at the moment, obviously, like I said, we are recording this before this week's SmackDown. Well, and this week's Raw. We're a bit ahead, so. But I could see them adding the Women's Battle Royal and a Women's Tag Title match to this card, which obviously at the moment it's not on.
Oh, I'm angry. Okay.
And the right answer is, if they do a Women's Tag Team titles, I think put Billie Kay with Carmella, like they've been teasing on SmackDown, and have them like have a surprise win and win the tag titles.
I like that. I'd go for that.
Because they've just killed every other team.
Yeah.
Apart from Tamina and Natalya, which is an awful thing to say, they've just like killed every other tag team in the division.
Yeah.
And they've not had time to do with Tamina and Natalya yet.
Yeah.
So I hope that does not mean they're going to... Oh, fuck, that means they're going to... just
swear jar.
As well.
Where's the swear jar?
As well.
Where is the swear jar? This is a lot of a rugby show.
Mm.
So I'm going to go for the Seth Rollins versus Cesaro. I'm going to go Cesaro as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want Cesaro to win. And I feel like I want to put that in the universe. So...
Yeah. I'd like to think Seth Rollins would like to put Cesaro over as well.
Yeah, you think so, wouldn't you? I love Seth Rollins' suit on Raw. Smackdown. Whatever. On the show.
Yeah.
It's funny. Anyway, right, next match.
So it's the first time there's going to be a steel cage match at WrestleMania since WrestleMania 2. How crazy is that? 35 years later.
That is a bit crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. Braun Strowman and Shane McMahon. I feel like this is just a steel cage match so Shane can get thrown off it, to be honest.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'd like to see that.
I'd better see that. So who are you picking then?
Well, it's WrestleMania, really. It should be Braun Strowman winning, as Shane's been like a... It's been like a childish bullying situation, really. So you don't really want the bully to win, yeah. But I'm not really that interested in this feud, to be honest.
No.
I just want to see if Gentleman fall off something. So I'm going to say Braun Strowman.
I'm going to say Braun. I feel like, Shane, it would be stupid of him not to put Braun over, wouldn't it? Like, why?
What's Shane going to gain?
Yeah, what is Shane going to gain? But that doesn't mean he won't do it. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
I'm going to go Braun as well. Sorry.
2 for 2.
2 for 2, I know.
Okay, so the next match is the tag team title match. AJ Styles almost against the New Day. I'm pretty good that AJ is in this spot. I mean, it probably is going to be a good match. I can't see Omos actually doing a lot, but...
I think it's going to make AJ look good. Like, I imagine it's going to be like a lot of like...
I would rather see AJ in the Riddle and Sheamus match and make it a triple threat match for the United States Championship. I would rather see that than this.
Yeah.
But
so who are you going to pick, though?
I'm going to say AJ and Omos.
Okay.
Because I feel like the New Day are just transitional champions. They beat the Hurt Business just so they can lose the titles at Mania to AJ and Omos. So it's not heel versus heel at Mania. It's a face team versus a heel face. Okay,
I'm going to pick New Day just to be different to you.
Huh?
I think you're probably right. But then I feel like we're going to go through this whole card and we're going to pick all exactly the same, and then that just like defeats the purpose, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to pick New Day. I'll take a bullet.
Okay. So the next match we're going to talk about is Bad Bunny with Damian Priest against former WWE champion The Miz with John Morrison. So this match was meant to be originally a tag team match, but John Morrison I think is injured. That's why it's a single match now.
Okay.
Which I feel a bit bad for Damian Priest because surely he's the person out of all this that needs to be elevated.
But no, obviously Bad Bunny's going to get the... I'm going to put Bad Bunny to win as well.
Yeah, I'd say Bad Bunny as well.
Can I be the same as me?
I just did.
Okay. Yeah, I think, considering obviously Miz is just the champion, so he should definitely lose to a non-wrestler.
Yeah.
But he's gonna, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're going to talk about the WWE Championship match. Bobby Lashley defending against Drew McIntyre. Lashley is going to... Oh, really?
I'm picking Lashley to retain.
Yeah.
You're going to pick Drew because he gets his WrestleMania moment, aren't you?
I'm going to pick Drew because... Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Am I right?
The Mania moment he didn't last year.
Yeah. Do you think it's going to be the same? Is it going to be a sweet?
No, it's not. It's not going to be the same at all. Not one little bit.
I feel like I want it to be Lashley.
And as much as I like Drew McIntyre, I don't understand why he just got given this championship match at Mania. He did not earn it or do anything. He had all the matches with Sheamus. The match they had at Fastlane was brilliant. Why didn't they just have that as a number one contenders match? Just don't get it.
Yeah, I'm going to go Lashley.
Well, actually...
Because it makes no sense for them to lose from Drew to then Miz and Lashley to go back to Drew. Like, it's just... I mean, just because it doesn't make sense to me, it's not going to happen, but...
I think Sheamus should be in this match.
Okay.
I feel like it should be in a triple threat match. But I know they made the other match a triple threat match, but does it really matter? You could have had 2 triple threat matches for the championship.
I bet you would have complained.
No.
Yes, you would have.
You wouldn't complain if it was 2 singles matches.
But I bet you would have complained.
You could put Sheamus in there and have a triple threat match, and AJ could be fighting Riddle for all the United States. You
give them the ring, darling, and let them know.
Get in the ring with who?
Give them a ring.
Oh, give them a ring. How old are you? You do things on social media these days.
Not as old as you.
Behind its keyboard.
Yeah, not as old as you, though.
So, I'm not sure if this actually is going to be the main event, but it would make a lot of sense if it was. Sasha Banks, Bianca Belair, for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Yeah, Belair.
Belair all the way.
Belair all the way. They've killed the momentum of this match with Reginald and Nia Jax and all the other BS.
I don't understand why they're attacking.
They need to put story into everything. They can't just have 2 women wanting to be the best.
Yeah.
They need to be friends for a little bit, then to fall out and have 2 tag team title matches, which meant nothing. I don't even think they ever won a tag team match together.
Why? Like, why did they just have them not like? You know that whole thing about like not letting them fight each other, but there being like promos and that like build that anticipation of like you don't know what it's gonna be like when they're together, and then it'd be like explosive. That's what they needed.
Back in the old days, when 2 people have a match, they'd have Sasha Banks fight a load of people and win, and Blair fight a load of people and win, and then these 2 winners would fight each other.
Yeah.
How is that like not hard to recreate?
Because you're busy building tag teams that don't work.
So that is the matches for night 1 anyway. We'll move straight on to night 2. So, Sheamus, Riddle, United States Championship. I'm going to say Sheamus straight out of the bat. Because I feel like he's had a great... I can't really say year because it's only April, sorry. But I feel like since he's gone to Raw, he's been on... he's been at... Yeah. He's just been doing so good, I feel like he deserves a championship. And Riddle's just got this stupid stoner gimmick with a scooter for some reason. I don't really understand why. I mean, I might have missed something, but...
I'm going to go Riddle. Just because I think they like Riddle better than Sheamus, to be honest. I don't know why, but I just feel like, I'm going to go Riddle. Just, it wouldn't surprise me if he won, so... I feel like Sheamus deserves to win, don't get me wrong. But I know what WWE are like, and they're like, no, I'm going to go for Riddle.
Yeah. So the next match is Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn in a singles match. Paul Logan is going to be
Logan Paul.
Oh, I've been saying Paul Logan all the time. Logan Paul in Sami Zayn's corner.
Is he like really controversial, this Logan Paul?
Well, I don't know. Chopper Pete was making him out not to be a very nice person, but I'd never even heard of the guy. Don't know what he is. Don't know what he's about.
I want to know.
Is he like a social influencer or something? He's got
a YouTuber boxer. I saw on Wikipedia.
Right. See, I did try to download him on 2K20 to do some videos, but then there was all in a boxing gimmick, and I thought, well, surely this isn't the same guy, but maybe he is.
Well, I'm sure I did like a quick Google of him earlier, and just to see like what YouTuber, podcaster, and I'm sure I saw box on there, but I didn't actually look into like anything about him. But yeah, when we were listening to that Chopper Pete, and he was saying
he didn't like him pretty much.
Yeah, he's saying that. I think it's something about like laughing at suicide or something.
What?
Yeah. So it makes me think, why is WWE even associated with something like that? I mean, I don't know how long ago that was. It could have been a very long time ago, and perhaps he's... I don't want to judge anybody from something I don't know, but...
You just put it out there.
Well, I know that, but that's just what he
said. The wife talk smack against Logan Paul, TheMan Games.
I'm not talking smack, I'm just saying things that I've heard.
In the new Miz. Talking smack.
Talking smack. So who do you think's going to win? Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn?
I think this... I'm going to put a really wild prediction out here and say it's going to be a double count out.
Oh.
Because I know Kevin Owens, he wants to jump off the pirate ship at the stadium. So how else can he do that without it being like a double count out or something like that?
Okay. We'll pick KO.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just clearly. Yeah, I just feel like he's going to win.
Yeah, these two haven't really had a great build rate. This feud's kind of come out of nowhere, really, but I feel like they've got so much history, it doesn't really even matter, to be honest.
Yeah, that's so true. Like, you know, they have... So, yeah. So we think back to NXT, yeah. That's like one of the things that I can watch and I can remember. Like, before it even happens, like, I know what actually happens at the end of this match, but that doesn't happen a lot with me.
My dad don't watch wrestling anymore, but when Kevin Owens debuted on that NXT, I went round and showed him that pay-per-view.
Yeah.
I don't think he was as interested as I was, but...
I'm sure he appreciated it all the same.
It's the first time, though, like, I can remember, even like now, and this was like years ago, that I went round and showed him something new, like, at the time. Do you know what I mean?
Show him AEW when that came out?
Yeah, but he thinks it's TNA, though. It's not the same thing, is it?
Right, okay,
He
sorry.
didn't understand. Like, I just don't get him.
Next match.
So the next match is a Nigerian drum fight. So I thought this was going to be a last man standing match, to be honest.
What does a Nigerian drum fight mean?
I think it's just like a
They hit
street
drums?
fight, I think.
They hit drums?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what drums are, thanks.
Yeah, I just...
So Apollo Crews, I'm going to go with. Apollo Crews against Big E. Apollo Crews, I'm going to go with. He needs it. He really does need it. After all this time and build, he needs it. If he doesn't win, what was the point?
I agree. I'm going to go Apollo.
Brilliant.
You know, that doesn't help when we have the same opinions. This is really annoying me.
Okay.
I'm going to say my next one next. Who's up?
So it's The Fiend, Bray Wyatt with Alexa Bliss against Randy Orton. It says a singles match. If this isn't a Firefly Funhouse match, I think everyone's going to be really disappointed.
Yeah, I'm going to go Fiend.
Yeah?
Bray Wyatt. Who are you going to go?
I'm going to go with The Fiend as well.
Cap?
I'm not just going to change my opinion because you've got the same.
Okay.
Anything else to say about it? Or?
No, I want to give my next one first as well.
So the next match is for the Raw Women's Championship.
Rhea Ripley!
It is Asuka against Rhea Ripley. Asuka's just like been like sunk to the ground, really.
It needs to be Rhea Ripley, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does.
It's just like Asuka's not done anything since...
Ever.
That's a bit much. Since Sasha and Bailey, like, and they've been broken up for so long that, like, she's not really had a good storyline, like, since September.
Yeah.
And she was best friends with Charlotte Flair for a few weeks, and that was awful. And yeah. I mean, Shayna kicked the tooth out of her mouth or something. Like, you could have built Shayna Baszler up against Asuka. That would have been so much. No offense to Rhea Ripley, but she just come out of nowhere and she's been given this title match.
Yeah.
Like, she went from being the second person at the end in the Royal Rumble to doing nothing. And then, so the original plan, from what I believe, it is Lacey Evans was meant to win the championship of Asuka. It was meant to be Lacey Evans and Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania.
Right.
But Lacey Evans got pregnant. So that's not going to happen. So then they're going to build up Charlotte Flair against Asuka.
Yeah, why is Charlotte Flair not like
Charlotte Flair's not... Well, she's had COVID and other things, and there's been like a fake report she was pregnant, but I don't really know what's going on with that. Obviously, Andrade has left the company now as well, so that could have things to do with it. So, like, Rhea Ripley's like the last option out of all these things they're wanting to do.
Yeah, which is like, it's a bit of a shame for Rhea, really, because like she deserves to have, like, well, I think both obviously do. You know, it's like more than just being thrown into something. But hopefully she wins and they do something with her. So
hopefully.
Yeah.
Just she needs to win it and then just consistently win matches to build her into a star.
Yeah.
Like it's not rocket science.
It's not hard.
Right, so now the main event, this is the match I'm most looking forward to at the weekend at WrestleMania. Mm-hmm. Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman against Edge and Daniel Bryan. So I've been saying all week that Edge is going to pin Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
Because you can't pin Roman. Because you want Roman to be strong.
Yep. But...
Is that what you agree with? Or...
I agree with that. But...
I'm going to say Daniel Bryan's going to win. Because we want to end WrestleMania on this feel-good moment. They've done it before. Edge now seems to be more of a heel than he was before. So, I think... Do you want to... I mean, they've done it before. Closed Mania with a heel win, but
Like, do you know what? I don't know who's gonna win. Like,
oh no, and
like,
I don't mind who wins neither.
Yeah, and I don't know. Like, part of me thinks it's gonna be Roman because then it
would make more sense if Roman returned.
Yeah. And I literally have no idea. I don't know who to pick.
And this match as well. As much as everyone criticised WWE, in this match they give me something I didn't realise I wanted.
Yeah.
By putting Daniel Bryan in there.
Yeah. I thought coming into this I was going to say Edge, but there's a little part of me that's saying Roman Reigns now.
Right. You see, my head's saying Edge, but my heart's saying Daniel Bryan. And we have to go with Daniel Bryan.
Okay. So I feel, like, going into this one, we'll go out the card, and I was thinking, thinking about who I'm going to pick, and I constantly was thinking Edge, and just as you were announcing the match, I was thinking, it's going to be Roman. So do I go for that little voice in my head? Or like go for what I was going to say originally?
You go for Roman, and then when we're both wrong, it's Edge. We don't both feel as bad.
Because they're very good at throwing Roman down our throats, and I think this would be a good way. Not like I'm not saying that in like a negative way.
I do think storyline wise, it would make sense for Edge to pin Daniel Bryan. Then Roman can say he never got pinned, and then Edge versus Roman at the next pay per view is, it's going to be a match that should have main evented Wrestlemania. It's going to be the greatest match in history and all that crap that they like to do. So that's what my head's saying, but my heart's saying Daniel Bryan.
I'm going to say Roman Reigns.
Woo.
Oh, God. The stress. I may come to regret that. I feel like I didn't know if you actually wanted to think about the Fiend match, because I did sort of like rush you over that. Did you want to go back and make a comment about that before we...
Oh, just say it should be a Firefly for now match. Yeah. That's the main thing.
I'm worried it's going to be another one of those ones that they had with the bugs and that, do you remember that awful one?
Yeah, the last Randy Orton match there at Mania.
Yeah.
That was pretty awful.
That's such a really sad taste in my mouth, and I think, I don't want that again. Firefly
It'd be cool if it was a match and he's in this all burnt attire that it has been, if the attire kind of just broke apart and the real Fiend came out of it.
Oh yeah.
That'd be quite cool.
The Phoenix rising from the ashes.
Yeah.
Okay. Whew.
So before we end this, one last question. Do you think there's going to be any NXT call-ups after WrestleMania?
Oh, after WrestleMania. I'd like for someone like Tommaso Ciampa to be called up, I'd say, with Johnny Gargano. Because I feel like they've both been down there for so long.
Yeah.
I feel like they need to be brought up now. Do you know what I mean? They've been up there so long, they need to be brought up. I think if Balor loses the title, I reckon he'll come back as well.
Yeah.
You?
Yeah, I want to say Balor. If Drew wins the championship back, I would love Balor to walk down the next night on Raw and say...
That'd be really good, wouldn't it?
I want you, Drew. Ireland versus Scotland.
Yeah. Which, as people from the UK we care about, but I don't think anyone in America would. Just saying. Am I right there?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
So, well, that is it from our WrestleMania predictions. What are your predictions? Let us know in the comments. Please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, like this video if you did enjoy it. And
leave us a comment, let us know if you're having pizza over Mania.
Yeah, do that.
I want to know that.
Okay.
And tell us that we should be having pizza as well.
Thank you for watching the Man Games today.